Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today we are going to be doing a 12 by 12 layout for the Secret Not Secret January Kit Club party. You can see right up in the top right hand corner, that's what I'm scrap lifting. It was one of Kathy's challenges, Getting Messy with Kathy challenge, and this month it wasn't really about so much getting messy as it was to scrap lift yourself, not really scrap lift yourself, but she said if there's a layout that you would like to remake. And this is one that I thought I could improve on, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the first one better. I like the one that's up in the top right hand corner better than the one that came out this time. It's still cute though. In my original one, I did use some white acrylic paint and splatters and stuff. On this one, I did not do that. I mean, I will use the splatters, but I don't get messy on it. Right here, I did go ahead and pick out my papers. These are papers that are from the Happy Little Things, I think is what it's called, collection from Close to My Heart. It was August. It was the paper collection that was out for August and September. One of the paper collections that were out for August and September. I still have some left over because I loved it so much. I might have purchased it a couple of times. And I also pulled out some of the 3x4 and 4x6 cards for that. That purple spotted piece, that is actually one of the 4x6 cards. I'm using it as you would just a strip of paper because as you can see, this layout, not a whole lot of paper on it other than that big background piece. And the background piece that I use is also a Close to My Heart paper. Right here, I'm trying to get this where I like it. Now, I didn't like that purple tag butted up to the purple spots. I just didn't like that. It was just too much at one time. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to want to do this. I'm going to end up pulling my Big Shot out again and cutting another tag, thinking I would use that, but I don't actually end up using it. I will pull it out and cut it though. When I was talking, I did pull my Big Shot out and cut the first two tags. I do use that Tim Holtz tag die you see me pull out all the time. It is my favorite. I love, 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 love it. Right here, I'm trying to make it work, and it's not so much going to do that. Here's where I go ahead and make this smaller tags. So now I have two smaller tags because I ended up making two out of this paper. I have two smaller tags that I could use at another time because they are not going to end up getting used on this page. How many of you guys belong to the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and join in on their challenges? It's a lot of fun. I tend to run out of speed or the challenges or the party comes up at the end of the month, and that's the most busy time for me is the end of the month. It's when I'm trying to wrap everything up in my room and get prepared for the next month. So I never get to do very many of the challenges so far. I think I've only done 3 of them, and I still have a couple more days. They will actually, it goes strong during the weekend, and Christina will leave it open for the rest of the week so you can work on it, you know, in your spare time after work or whatever if you want to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this. You did see I pulled out my Close to My Heart black ink and went ahead and inked the edges of all my bits. This today, it's kind of, you see how there's a white spot on it? I don't know, it was a defect. That's from a Dear Lizzie pack. I'm almost through that pack. I'm trying to get done with it, so I'm really happy to be using this today. I did lose a little bit of footage, and now when we came back, you see there's this black strip across there. That's how I ended up breaking up those patterns a little bit. I used that black zip strip off of one of the Close to My Heart papers. I think it does a pretty good job breaking those up. I also took a piece of one of the 3x4 cards. It could have been a 4x6 card. It doesn't really matter. It says Happy Everything on it. I'm popping that up on some foam tape right here, and it's going to sit down right there. And here is one of the big flowers that came with the workshop kit that I didn't end up finishing completing yet. So I stole a flower from it because it was really pretty. I am going to use these 2 sticker banners up here at the top, and then I pull out those vellum butterflies. I still love these butterflies. I think I bought like 3 packs of them. I'm going to go ahead and put those down, and then I will pull out, I don't know if I do that initially, but I'm going to end up pulling out my, yeah, here it is, my shimmer pen in Julep. Julep is that really pretty green. See, like that green that is on that strip that I'm wiping it on? Yeah, that is the julep color. It is so pretty. So I do put it on the wings, and then I make splatters with it. Now, when you make the splatters with it, the really big concentrated splatters, they don't so much as pull the julep color out. They more pull the shimmer out, but the small splatters do pull the julep, and it's really cute. I also ended up pulling out my black, I believe, and giving a little bit of black splatters around the page as well, just to kind of have some black. After I do that, I do have some naked tags. Naked tags. They don't bother me as much as they used to bother me, but I do up at the top of my screen, I don't think you can see it, but up at the top of my table, I do have some bows that I have tied with crochet thread. And so I'm going to go ahead and put those down on my naked tags. And then to cover up some of the blobs I did, you saw those blobs, I am going to end up pulling out the julep colored gems, also from close to my heart. Especially, see that big blob up there by that butterfly? I don't love that. And even the biggest gem I had wasn't enough to cover it up. I might end up cutting out another banner or something. I don't know. It kind of bothers me a little bit, but not too bad. I mean, I could easily fix it if I decide not to be lazy, right? Okay, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.